Pokemon Go was just released in Canada, and here are some pros and cons to whether or not you should get the game or not. Before we get started, let me explain to you how the game works. You have it on your phone, and by using GPS, you're walking around, and at any moment you could just run into a Pokemon. It's also an online game, so you are competing to be the very best. Go Team Yellow. But while I find the app very fun, there are a few cons that need to be addressed. So to get started, here's my review of Pokemon Go. Con number 1, battery life. No matter what kind of phone you have, Pokemon Go will drain your battery. My phone battery is pretty good, and I've only had a maximum of 4 hours playing the game. The reason being is because the app requires you to have your phone open at all times, looking for Pokemon, making sure that you don't miss out on any rare Pokemon. There's another little feature where you incubate eggs, and that works by walking a certain number of kilometers. They only count these kilometers while the app is open on your phone, thus battery life dead. Con number 2, you're not aware of your surroundings. Now, this is by far the biggest problem for Pokemon Go. It's the reason why this app is making news headlines. It's the reason why a lot of people recommend not playing this game. The app does, however, do well to warn people to be aware of their surroundings. However, this does not stop gamers from actually almost running into cars and almost running into poles. And sometimes literally running into poles. I myself have witnessed a person walking onto the street. He is walking, staring at this game, looking for a Jigglypuff, and a car literally almost hit him. So do yourself a favor, look up every once in a while and make sure you're safe. Con number 3, server failure. Due to an enormous amount of players, Pokemon Go servers have taken a hit, and they are trying their best to fix it. What eventually happens is the game either can lag or it can take you out of the game and you'll have to log back in. That is a really big issue for some people taking this game a little too seriously. They're working on the update in the future, and I really hope that this fixes any lagging issues or disconnection issues. Con number 4, looking like an idiot. Okay, so those were the cons in my opinion. Here are some of the pros. I did say a large number of cons, and that might make people think that this app is actually not that good, but the pros outweigh the cons. It really actually brings people together, I think, and if you play it right and you're not just wandering off into the street, you're actually gonna have a lot of fun. Pro number 1, gets you walking. This app really gets you moving. I know a lot of people who've taken 20,000 steps in their day, which is way more than they would have without the app. Now, that is for those of us who don't have a car. If you have a car, this pro kind of negates itself. Pro number 2, you see places in your city that you've never actually seen before. There are some people who would walk around and stare at their phone for pretty much the whole duration of their time playing this game.
Nice. Did you catch that Zubat?
Oh.
For those of us who actually look up every once in a while to make sure we're not getting hit by a car or anything, you actually start to see some places that you didn't think you'd see. Pro number 3, you make a lot of friends. Ever since I first started playing this game, I've been asked countless times, are you playing Pokemon Go? Is this for like Pokemon Go? Because of the way you look. When you walk around with your phone held up high, trying to search up for Pokemon, you're pretty easy to spot. Pro number 4, this app is actually very entertaining. I've had it for about 2 weeks and I'm actually slightly addicted. The greatest part about this app is when you play with friends and it's a nice sunny day, you're trying to catch some Pokemon. Yeah, even when it's a rainy day, you bring an umbrella and you still try to catch some Pokemon. So there it is. Those are just some of my pros and cons. I actually think the game is very entertaining, and I really do recommend it for anyone to try out if they want to have some fun. But I'd still give it an 8 out of 10. The reason being is because there are some cons still that need to be addressed, but an 8 out of 10 still, in my opinion, is very good. It's a great app. Excellent. It's great. It's perfect. I definitely want to know what you guys think, so like the video if you are playing the app, comment below if you are not, and give me your reason why. To end this video off though, this is not a sponsor, this is just something I actually got today. I saw it on Amazon and I thought it was really cool. They actually have their own website, they're called Slickwraps, and what I got was the copper metal version. You can get a bunch of different versions. You can get wood, carbon fiber, you can get a bunch of different stuff. It comes with a screen protector as well, but here's my iPhone now. It's a white iPhone 5 SE. It's a sticker, but it leaves no residue, so you can take it off and reapply it. This is not a sponsor. This is just something that I think is really cool if you want to make your phone look as unique as possible without covering up with a case.